Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Khan.
And I'm L'Oreal Wilson, and welcome back to Storm News. To start us off, let's see what's cooking in the kitchen with Cooks in Camo.
The program is Cooks in Camo, and it is essentially the students are taking military meals ready to eat, or MREs, and transforming them into creative dishes in a competitive environment. You know, the program started about 9 years ago with Staff Sergeant Sean Griffin was the recruiter here at South Elgin, and he collaborated with Miss Innes to develop this program so that, you know, we could really help the students work on their leadership, work on their planning skills, work on their ability to adapt when the situation changes, and those are all skills that we work on in the military that I think translate well into, you know, the careers in the culinary field for sure.
About 10 years ago, the National Guard recruiter came to me, wanted to present to my class, and you know, I was all for it, but they wanted to, like, a twist. They're like, can you think of something that we can do? And at the time, a lot of my students were watching the show Chopped. It was very popular. So I don't know, I had some moment where I thought, you know, what if we do that, but we use the MRE as their mystery basket? And then that's how it sort of all evolved.
Well, first I have to acquire the MREs from a National Guard unit, so usually it's one of the infantry units that's close by. We bring the MREs here and we separate them into their various components, so like an entree, the carbohydrates from the meal, the sweet thing from the meal, and then different like condiments and sauces. And then the students have to get one item from each of the components and then take that to make a meal. The purpose really is to, number one, just kind of show that, hey, we're people here in the community as far as the National Guard recruiters. So that's part of it, you know, is getting out here and being able to talk to students about that opportunity. And then for the students, it's really, you know, giving them a situation where they feel that pressure, you know, because it's kind of like a cooking show where they feel the pressure of the time when they're choosing their items. They feel the pressure when they start cooking, that they have to get that meal prepared and they have to plate it so that it's presented in an appealing way. And so it really teaches them how to deal with those challenges, and you'll see some of the students that kind of rise up as leaders and how they work together as a team. It's really incorporating all those different things.
Cooks in Camo, I love running this program because it does challenge the students. They really have to think outside the box. It is something that they look forward to. We prepare for a long time. You know, like I said, it really challenges them, and it does tell them a little bit about one of the branches of military. I mean, that's part of the reason why we do it, for them to learn about the National Guard. I love to see what the kids have done when they have completed their recipe and how proud they are, and looking around and having the kids see what other students have done. And they're like, oh, that's really cool. This is really cool. And like I said, they're just proud of themselves that they have done what they have done and created what they've created out of an MRE.
Congratulations to the Shrimp Scampi group.
I'm feeling a little hungry after that video.
Tell me about it. Next, introducing the very first senior spotlight with the one and only Maz Syed.
My name is Maz Syed, and I'm a senior at South Elgin High School. One of my favorite hobbies is volleyball, and I actually play volleyball here at South Elgin as well. I've been playing volleyball since freshman year. When it comes to playing volleyball in school and outside of school, it really depends on who you are as a person and what fits for you. So like, if you have the time and the money especially to do club volleyball, that's probably the best bet for you. But then also, school volleyball is also just super fun to play. So for me personally, what I do, I don't have time for club volleyball. So school's the way for me, and it's actually so much fun. I enjoy it a lot. So my favorite memory in Beacon was my sophomore year music video. That's because I filmed with my neighbor, and when we filmed, it was super cold that day. Like, it was snowing, it was just horrible, and it was just the fact that it was cold and our hands were numb, and we were still filming a music video, and it turned out pretty good. So that just made it super better. Something that I'm passionate about is always putting family first, because at the end of the day, if you don't have family, who do you have? So something that I'm looking forward to in college is just really like getting out there in the world, you know, finding like leaving like this high school atmosphere and like just getting out there for like adulthood and stuff.
What a great interview. Thanks, Gabby. Now, let's hear what Tiffany has to say about Adele's reappearance. I guess you can say she's rolling out of the deep. Get it? Rolling out of the...
This week in music, one of the most anticipated comeback singles of the last few years was released. After 6 years, Adele has released a new single titled Easy on Me, and many of her fans are excited to see her back with new music. Her last release was 2015's 25, featuring huge hit songs like When We Were Young, Send My Love to Your New Lover, and the record-breaking song Hello. Fans have anticipated a new release for a few months after rumors began to circulate that she was making her comeback soon. And after her new music began to be teased all around the world, it was clear that something was coming from the British superstar. In the days leading up to the song's release, Adele was trending on Twitter, and many of her songs gained streaming high numbers in anticipation for the release. Fans have been waiting to see what the singer has been up to, and she's clearly been through a lot since 2015.
What's my next album going to be based on? Divorce, babe, divorce.
She recently announced that her fourth studio album, 30, will be released November 19th, 2021. The song is already breaking streaming records, so it'll be exciting to see what this new album will bring us.
Hey, you get the joke now?
Anyways, let's take a look at the spooky side of town with Jonathan at Evil Intentions.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Kirchner reporting with Storm News. I'm currently standing outside of Evil Intentions. During the day, this building may look like any other surrounding it, but when night falls, the haunts begin. Located in Elgin's industrial section stands the abandoned home of Elgin Casket Company. This once proud building has been witness to a murder, grisly discoveries, cult activities, and unexplained occurrences, and is now home to the popular Evil Intentions. Visitors even still regularly report encounters with some of the former residents that now roam the decayed hallways and abandoned factory floors. At Evil Intentions, you'll be invited to walk through the 55,000 square foot factory for a night filled with many horrors. Evil Intentions is open from 7 to midnight on Fridays and Saturdays, and from 7 to 10 on Sundays. If you're looking for a good scare this summer, Evil Intentions definitely delivers. I'm Jonathan Kirchner, reporting with Storm News.
Well, I hope I don't find any clowns under my bed.
Anyways, that's it for this week.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Storm News. I'm L'Oreal Wilson.
And I'm Sarah Khan.
And we hope you have a spooktacular Halloween.